Okay, now we're learning a piece and we realize we can't play it at the full speed yet. We practiced it at the speed of no mistakes, and we can play it slowly, but we now want to get it faster. What do we do? Do we do this metronome thing? Well, we might. The metronome thing is where we log what speed we can play using a metronome. So let's say I'm playing my Schubert E-flat Impromptu, and I can really only play it as fast as this. As soon as I play faster than that, I notice it collapses and I get all sorts of tightness and all sorts of unevennesses and horrors that happen. So how do I go from that speed up to the speed that I eventually want to play it at? So the metronome approach would be to log what speed this is, whatever that is on a metronome. Probably about 60, isn't it? Maybe a little slower. So I then practice it at 60 until I'm comfortable with it, and then I can nudge my metronome up a little bit. Maybe I'll go to 62, or maybe I'll go to 65, and I'll go through it that way. This is a bit laborious, but it does help us to push the tempo, but I think there's a better way. In fact, I'm almost 100% sure that there are better ways of doing it, which are known as chaining, which is where we take the full speed, or if you want, you can take just something a little quicker than what you're able to do now, and work with it in tiny, fast chains. So let me just take the left hand. I think I can do by itself at the speed. Could be that this area I would want to work at. See if I can get the distance between that and that shorter. See what I'm doing there? I'm playing each bar super fast. Then this bar super fast. I'm just checking that on the pauses that I'm not tightening anything in my body. Maybe 2 bars super fast. Can I add another bar? Yeah, I can do that. And then all I need to do is to add 1 more bar. And I've got the first short phrase. Now I've got to worry about. But the right hand's a different story. There's quite a lot of notes in the right hand. So how am I going to get that up to the speed? Well, I'm going to show you a few things that you can do for that. And chaining, let's start with chaining. That's little bits fast. So I'm going to play just the first 2 or 3 notes. Now, it could be that that felt stiff and was uneven. It didn't in my case there, but let's say you're working with that and it doesn't feel good. Just go back to 2 notes. Can you just do those first 2 notes at the speed? Can you add? Find a way of moving at the keyboard. This is technique that enables you to do that comfortably. Yes, I'm using my feedback loop now. I'm planning what it is that I'm going to do. I'm listening and evaluating it. Not waiting for teacher to tell me at the end, next lesson. I can do half of this job myself. Let's put my teacher out of a job. Could be your motto. Now what do I need to do? I need to go to my thumb. So I might just take these 4 notes. Nice. Now I've got 1 more job to do there, which is the pivot over the thumb. Happy. Now I've got a whole bar. Do you see how I'm working on this? Little bits, very fast. Now I would make another chain from my next bar, by taking a group of notes that made sense to my hand, maybe extending that by one note. So I'm building chains, little bits fast,